Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to today's Friday Reflections on this, the 8th of May 2020. In the United Kingdom, this is VE Day, when we remember the end of the war, in the Second World War in Europe. 75 years ago today, the Allies accepted the surrender of the Nazis, and this marked the end of fighting in the European theatre. Today we remember the lives of all those who sacrificed themselves for the cause of freedom in Europe. Yesterday also marks the anniversary, a very significant anniversary for people in the Naqshbandi Tariqa, for it was the death anniversary of Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, who was quite possibly the greatest Shaykh in the 20th century. So I thought it would be fitting for today's Friday Reflections to read something from one of Mawlana's books, Mystic Secrets of the Last Days by Mawlana Shaykh Nazim. And I'm going to read from, it's chapter 14 in the book, but it's actually a sobe, a spiritual talk which he delivered to the Babaji Center on the evening of July the 17th, 1985. Physically, it is impossible to gather all people into this small room, but spiritually we can do so. Everyone can be here with their spiritual light. Fires are there as a sign to you that you must burn your selfishness and your ego. I am just a translator, and I did not come to this place by chance. No one came here by chance. I am not speaking on behalf of myself. Your boss makes me speak, and there is an important declaration from him. You are making fires in the morning and in the evening. It would make a difference. It would not make a difference if you burn the whole forest. All would be useless if you are not burning your selfishness and your ego. You must put the fire on your ego and burn it. When everyone has burned their selfishness, we can gather all the people in this room, because when they have no more selfishness, they will fit. They will bring nothing with them. They will be light, like 100 volts. Even if you put 200 volts in this room, it would not be too small. If we put 1,000 volts of light here, the room would still be all right. Even if you put 1 million volts inside, the room would be much brighter, but the walls would not be falling down. What I want to say is that if we can burn our selfishness, then the only thing that will remain is our spiritual power. We will have enough room for all people in this room. No worry. That is all right. We are like lights, all of us. But when you reach selfishness, it will be too much even for 20 people. Even a meeting with 20 people would be too much for this room. This is a center. They make me speak and translate. If I were moving with my wills, I would not be coming here. No. But I am not coming with my will, because this place is neither for Jews, nor Christians, nor Muslims. It never belonged to any heavenly religion. No. But our Lord, the Lord of heavens, the Lord of the being, the Lord of the universes, the creator of fire and water, and of the children of Adam, has programmed this. He has made a group of his servants on top of this mountain to work here. Huwa. And he has also given us another work. We are working, building, destroying. So all of us did not come and meet here by chance. I did not meet Abdul Samad by chance, and he did not meet me by chance. I did not meet Dr. Ibrahim by chance. Also, our priest who came from Ghana to attend the Pentecostal conference did not miss the conference by chance. He has been appointed by someone else, other than the conference, to be with me yesterday and today. He did not come by chance. We must have met in a spiritual world, spiritually to be able to meet here again. And we will meet again in a spiritual world. If we would not, it would be impossible to meet here. We may be Muslims, Christians, or Jews, or Buddhists, but our souls are all the same. They are all slaves of our Lord. Only here our titles are different. But you must not be changed by your titles. You must remember your promise to your Lord to serve him, the Almighty. That is important. So the burning of wood on this mountain every morning and evening, the ceremony, is not a simple thing like putting wood and burning it. No, you may burn the whole forest and finish it at once. But it is important to teach everyone who attends that they must burn their ego. They must burn their bad characteristics. They must be pure. They must purify themselves. You must be clean for your Lord's invitation when he is inviting you to his divine presence. That is important. He, Huwa. Dr. Ibrahim must look after everyone who comes and attends the burning ceremony here. I am saying to him, Doctor, look after everyone. Look if they are burning their selfishness or ego or bad characteristics, or if they are on the same step. Are they getting lighter? This is now a new meaning. I am not talking about the old meaning of fire, the 4,000-year-old one. That is not interesting for them, because they are not living in that time anymore. We must speak to everyone according to their level of understanding. We are now living 4,000 years later. Our understanding is not the same level of understanding. So people of all levels of understanding must come here. If we cannot give them satisfaction in their hearts, then our method will not succeed. Therefore, they are declaring to me now that it is important for everyone to look after themselves. It is a difficult thing to burn selfishness. Is everyone understanding or not? To burn the whole world is easy for one person. Nero, the Roman emperor, ordered his soldiers to burn Rome for his pleasure. And he was pleased when Rome was burning. He was a big Satan. And he was able, if he would have ordered, to burn the whole world. It was easy for him. If anyone had given him a chance to put his finger on the button to burn the world, it would have been easy for him. That order would have been easy for someone like Nero. So it is an important point for every attendee of that ceremony every day. To burn wood is easy, but to burn your ego is difficult. We are making an analogy. I am saying these words to all of you as I've been authorized to do. He knows what will happen in all of your hearts after this, because it is impossible to move a servant of the Lord without wisdom, to come from the end of the world up to this high mountain. I am here physically the second time, but now I have been ordered to inform you that every 24 hours I will be coming here spiritually once. Someone asks, every day? Mawlana says, every day. Every 24 hours, my spiritual body must look after and pray 2 cycles of prescribed prayer and then move away. Whether it be winter or summer, it does not matter. But it is so difficult for you to see me when I am dressed in my spiritual body. When we are carrying a physical body, it will be more effective on your physical bodies. When I pass through with spiritual powers, I work on your souls, on your spiritual powers. If I would not do this, it would be difficult for you to be here at all, alone. Therefore, the spiritual body gives you support, and the prescribed prayers that you hold here are not the same ones that you held 1,000 years ago, or like the ones you now do in the Himalayas. No, it is another form here, and everyone must take care for their ego, their selfishness, and to burn every bad characteristic of your physical body and ego. Then, step by step, these spiritual powers will be able to carry your physical body. Then you can put one step here and on the next mountain. You will be so light because your spiritual jet is so strong that you can carry you there, to the east, to the west. He, Huwa. Oh, mashallah. We all miss Mawlana Shaykh Nazim. May Allah sanctify his secret and waste his station in Jannat al-Firdus and in the divine presence. And I ask everyone, can you read Fatiha for Mawlana Shaykh Nazim? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. It's a very important point, and one which is, it's even more important in today than when Mawlana said this in 1985. Material desires, bad characteristics have grown beyond all bounds. And I think for a lot of people, this lockdown has been helpful to help them reflect on this and to see where their lives are going. Certainly I found it helpful and very useful. And now we're in Ramadan when we are fasting and also meditating and praying more and reflecting. And we shouldn't neglect that. You know, some people, they put the focus on the fasting is not eating. Well, actually, Ramadan is not just about not eating. It's a whole process of purification of the heart. It's the actual not eating is a tool we use to help tame the ego and to help us to focus more on what we need to be doing. But it is not the ends in and of itself. This is why we should meditate more. We should also read and reflect more. And hopefully, inshallah, all of us will come out of this Ramadan better than when we entered it. I pray for everyone who's watching this podcast, and I ask that if there is any problems in your lives, any difficulties, that Allah grants you the means to overcome these, and grants you the abilities, strength, resources, whatever is necessary to overcome these difficulties, and makes things easier for you. Anybody who is in ill health, I ask Allah to grant you a swift recovery and the best physical, mental and spiritual health. Anyone who is suffering materially, I ask that Allah grants you the resources to be able to get through life without difficulty. Anybody who is suffering from relationship problems, I ask that Allah makes things easier for you and grants more love and understanding between you and your family members. May Allah forgive us all and grant us always to be in His grace and under His divine protection. May Allah bless all of our healthcare workers and everyone in Her Majesty's Armed Forces that are working hard to help those who are most in need and to safeguard everyone in our society. May Allah forgive and bless us all and inspire us towards a better future. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ali Sayyidina Muhammad wa ali Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. Al-Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.